Welcome back to Speed Chat Plus, where we don't know where Michael is. He's stuck in a green
I'm
room.
in the void.
Yeah.
I'm in the void, guys. Literally moved to the void.
He's
So
gone.
if anyone knows the secret key location for me to get out of here, I'd greatly appreciate the cheat sheet.
Yeah,
So
but how you doing? Everything good? You all settled in? You feeling all right?
yeah, I mean, I still have stuff stored that I haven't unpacked through, but I got my setup now. I'm streaming now. We got the Ethernet running,
He's back
so
to work.
it's back to work. I did a bunch of co-streaming, and I've gotten some posts up, and I did an interview for a thing that as of this recording I don't know about if it's happening, but yeah, just kind of now back on the grind and making moves. So
I love being on the
just
grind. It's my favorite place to be. Like, Sonic
yeah.
Adventure 2 when Shadow grinds on the rail, that's how I be.
I thought you were gonna say Grindworks, but
Should have said
it's cool.
Grindworks. I was playing that the other night and I found a wicked good seed and I didn't finish because the whole point of me playing it was that I was racing Tim and then Tim died. And so if he dies, I just automatically win. And I was all like, but it's such a good seed.
You gotta play through it.
I might have to. I got it saved. I got it written down. I'll have to go through it at some point. And then on top of that, with Grindworks, I was gonna say Ludwig is doing his yearly Fast 54. He started with Fast 52, then Fast 53. Now he's doing Fast 54, where it's like a mini GDQ except with more swearing. Yeah. And I was all like, I'll submit Toontown for that. Why not? So I submitted a Grindworks run, and I do not anticipate hearing back from that whatsoever. But if he's bold enough, he should totally accept the Toontown the Grindworks run for his charity speedrun event. I think that would be really cool. I'll run it at 2 a.m. I don't care. Send me. Let's go. Yeah, let's run it.
It is something that is featured on his channel live if you get accepted to do a run. That's cool.
So he rents out a little warehouse and they do this whole setup and whole shebang. I wonder if I can just bring up a quick little reference in case people haven't seen it.
Have they done out of pocket games that no one's ever heard of? Okay.
They've done mods, and the thing is that's what Toontown the Grindworks is it's a game people have heard of, but it's a mod of that game, right? So let's do Fast 52 and see what comes up. Yeah, he's literally got this entire one. Yeah, this entire thing of everything that they went through and all of the runs that they did. This is just world record of Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah.
And you can see it's literally just a warehouse. They rent it out. People buy tickets and show up if they want. There's a bunch of couches, and Ludwig sits there next to him being like, so what the heck is going on? But it's literally just a speedrunning event. And I recognize some of these characters, some of these guys, Small Ant and CJ.
Yep,
I've seen videos from both of them. So
yeah, I recognize Small Ant as well. Yep.
And then Ludwig's just there talking smack.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, if you get the chance to hang out with Ludwig, you should tell him I said hi and see if he remembers me.
I'll be like, hey, you remember any of the Toontown content creators? He's gonna be like, no. He knows
Tim the Tap Man. That's my favorite Toontown.
That's my favorite Toontown content creator. Him and Tfue.
And Tfue and Alpharad.
And Alpharad. Speaking of Toontown, this is our quirky clip of the week, where we find a funny clip or somebody sends one to us. In this case, your sister, and my
sister sent this,
and we just watch it because it's funny and it's quirky. But this is Alpharad literally acknowledging Toontown, which we act surprised, but I swear he does it once a week now.
I think my whole friend group had a Toontown online phase, and I printed out this image.
And this is so good. A printed image frame
staring off into the distance with Hayden's tune, saying you need more laugh points.
It doesn't get better
than that. Framing stupid things, and this
is framing stupid things.
Something I really like doing.
That's awesome. What a great hobby, framing stupid things.
This one is not a stupid thing.
And then he that's basically the end of the clip. But I just love that. It's this you need more laugh points. What I would love is a corporate clash version of one of these where it says, I think you should lock in. That would be so good.
That sounds like something that you should work on.
It would be. It's a good motivational poster, right? Have your tune looking at you, and it's like, I think you should lock in.
But it's like really zoomed in, so it's like, you know.
So it's like a perfect up and kind of like one of these posters right here, but it's just your full tune with the speech bubble. I think you should lock in. That would be so good.
That's funny. That's funny. I also didn't hear the clip, but like I watched it, so it's fine.
Are you unable to hear it on my side when I'm sharing it?
Yeah, I wasn't able to hear it.
No, I don't know how we broke it. It used to work where you could hear it. Oh, that's okay.
I just heard all of these. Like my audio settings, because the one thing I forgot to mention was that I have a new microphone and like audio mixer now. So
gotcha.
I was checking and like I hear you, so like it's not muted.
That's what's important at least. Side, so. And the thing is, I think everything I'm showing you, you've already seen, so we're good on that part. And the biggest thing here is Twitch is really super cool. Built-in captions, so you don't even need to hear it. You could just read the captions. Isn't that cool? Good update, Twitch. Hey, good update.
Accessibility. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
That way people don't have to actually like manually put in subtitles for all of their clips when they export it to TikTok and YouTube. Although I still will because I like the creative freedom. But that's just me.
Yep.
All right, you want to go over a little bit of the fun game news before we get into the big game news?
I feel like there's quite a bit of game news, so we'll work our way up.
So we'll work our way up. We're gonna hit some of the smaller ones. Not to say that they're unimportant or anything, just that there's smaller announcements compared to some of the much larger announcements.
Little kitty.
It's little, yeah. It's little kitty, big city, because the kitty's on the move.
How dare you? How dare you resort little kitty to small news? It's a big city, all
right?
It's
a big city. It is.
Big city news.
It's actually got 2 sections because of their new like free update that you can go to the new section. But their big news is that number one, they rebranded all of their artwork to be a little bit more high definition, so that's really cool. It's like they rebranded a little bit. But then number two, of course, is that they're coming to mobile. They figured out that this game actually could run on a phone, and they're like, why don't we just make it run on a phone? So they made it run on a phone. I actually knew about this because before they announced it, they reached out to me being all like, hey, we're gonna announce it, so like we know you like making content for it, so like if you want to, you can, and if you want like a version, like if you want it, just let us know and we'll send you a version when it's ready. And I was like, cool. Probably like I don't play anything on my phone. Like I got 2 games on my phone, chess and backyard baseball, and that's it.
Okay, but look, it has photo mode.
I'm about to have 3 games on my phone. Let's go.
Look, it has a photo mode. You could have your little kitty with like your actual kitty. It's actually
oh, that would be so adorable, right? And it's like you could see it in real life like, or something.
Get a little outfit and then put Reno down.
Reno's all like, what's going on
camera? Here? Yeah.
So that's coming later this year. Not even that long. I think they anticipate it in like the fall. So coming really,
Doesn't
really
it
soon.
say the release date on like the App Store or whatever?
It might, but also just might be a placeholder date because I know a lot of a lot of games do placeholder dates. Like Backyard Baseball was supposed to be coming to consoles on August 18th, but that was a placeholder date that they were hoping to meet and unfortunately couldn't meet that. And the reason they chose August 18th is that it was Pablo Sanchez's birthday. So happy birthday, Pablo Sanchez. Yep. Sorry that we didn't throw you a party. I played a game of Backyard Baseball to commemorate.
I saw Backyard Baseball Socials made a cake for Pablo. So
that's so cool.
They did it. I saw them bring a cake into the office.
Now make a cake for the other 29 kids. Don't forget their birthdays. Ronnie Dobbs is just as important, guys. Okay, he's not, but still.
Little Kitty Big City launches on mobile in late 2026 with no exact date confirmed yet, but pre-orders are available, pre-registration now if you want to go grab it. And you know what else is coming out soon, Aaron?
What else is coming out soon, Aaron?
The next Jackbox games is coming out.
I can't believe they've made 12 of these, man.
It's kind of hard to believe, actually. So Jackbox Games is bringing Party Pack 12 this fall, and we also knew that Trivia Murder Party 3 was going to be a standalone title, and now they are also bringing that out after like a bunch of like playtests and demos and stuff like that. So in this Variety article, they do mention the release dates. So September 17th is going to be the launch of Trivia Murder Party 3. And October
continue
the 5th,
without supporting
ads.
Dane,
that's
so
harsh.
many ads. Gosh, why would I ever use Opera GX? What the heck?
And then Party Pack 12 is actually coming out on October 15th. So
a lot of stuff happening September, October. Like that is jam packed. Like really jam packed.
What I am assuming is that when we get around to PAX West for Labor Day weekend, Jackbox is always there. They always do big main stage segments, and they will always play some of the upcoming Jackbox games on the stage. So we pretty much know that like more than likely that's going to happen. But as you can see in that screenshot, like Trivia Murder Party 3 is going to be way different. As
took it to the next level.
They really did. It's like 3D and everything. It's
they
pretty
like
cool.
Made it Mario Party like. That would be awesome.
So it's gonna be really cool. I've done like a little bit of play testing into it. I won't go too much into it because I don't know what I can and can't say.
Them NDAs, man.
Them NDAs. But like, you know, they've also done like some public play tests on like Steam, so people have like already started dabbling with it. And Party Pack 12, I haven't seen like the new trailers, but it seems like they did unveil some trailers. So I don't know why I didn't like think to like grab those for you. So let me see if I can quickly find
I mean, so far, like just this one screenshot of elections, I think has already got me sold. I would love to do that, right? I would love to get up there and be all like, guys, more taxes and more topless beaches. Who's with me? Who's with me?
I'll just say doodles. Honestly. I think
we got two different priorities out here.
Yeah, the last trailer I can find is like from basically a few months ago, but it does go through like each of the different like games. Here, I'll link the PlayStation
pop it in there
if you want to take a look at it.
Let's take a look at it, which of course you've already heard, so you don't need to hear it again.
I have a message from the future. Things got really weird.
Ew. Okay, show me the games though. Rough art ahead. It's not done. It's not done yet. We're working on it.
I love how they do their trailers.
It's very unique, that's for sure.
Idle Factions, a team-based battle game where you combine your knowledge to sort factoids into their appropriate categories. It's also vital that you laugh your butt off playing.
It gives Monopoly vibes.
A creative joke writing game where you craft ridiculous greeting cards.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Wait,
I want to play that.
Which is why I'm incredible at debate and switch.
That's a good
Town
one.
Hall talk-em-up game where you persuade your friends to agree
with
your
that also looks
takes.
good.
You believe me, right? That I was hot? And more importantly,
care about
you
your
must play these hilarious party games? Please enjoy Mega Pals, the mind-bending
Mega
game.
Yo, pals, like Pal World.
Through impulsive wordsmithing and explosive matching. This is what I usually look like. And this is what it looks like when you play Hyperface. Our only hope is if you stretch, yank, and warp faces to fit.
Oh, you vote on the best face that you edit. That's funny. I like that one. That's cool.
For fun, not because you calculated the time vortex wrong.
This actually seemed like fire. Like, I'm sold on at least 3 of these so far.
Save my hot bod.
Like the other 2, I'm like, I'd like to try out to see how they play, but I'm like sold on 3 of them.
In my today, everything is on fire.
I love that. That's actually so cool.
So as you can tell, Jackbox Party Pack 12 features all original games. So it's not a TKO3.
It's not Quiplash 4 or Trivia Mart Party, whatever. It's brand new stuff, and you love to see brand new stuff.
The top comment on that trailer though was, "Just give us Survive the Internet 2 already."
But new games.
New games.
Survive the Internet was one of the best games they've ever made, though, for sure.
Yeah. And then Trivia Murder Party 3, of course, like that was originally going to be like in Party Pack 12, but then they, 11, but then they like separated it. So we are getting like a sequel of a game, but it's just like standalone. So
should still be good.
So obviously, as a creator for them, I will be on the forefront of like getting access to it and streaming it with our community. So swing by my Twitch if you want to check it out.
It's always linked in the description.
Always linked down there.
Always.
So yeah, shout out to Jackbox though. They never fail to like just get into the office each day and make some great games. Like they are what it's all about. And I toured their offices in Chicago pretty recently. So
Nice.
they have a nice little space, and yeah, they got some cool stuff in there. So it's I got to hold Jack in his box, and I got to
I don't know if I'd want
stretch
to do
all
that.
the
Yeah, I touched Jack in the box.
well, not like that, Mr. Aaron. Not like
That's not
that.
what I
No,
mean. Like just in general. Like I don't want to. There's like a head in a box. I don't want to.
I just
Right?
I
Like,
just gave his head a polish, you know? It was looking a little, you know, needed a
are you
little
insinuating they don't clean Jack's head?
no comment.
All right, let's get into some rumors real quick. Now,
Oh man, dude, the rumors of like everything, like
mhm.
especially around Gamescom right now, are like on fire. Like it's all over the timeline. Like a million different things are being rumored right now.
We
It's
won't go
crazy.
through too many rumors, but at least with
Okay.
this one, this is kind of more of a. This is probably outside of Gamescom. I'm not sure how much Nintendo has a presence at Gamescom, but with the release of Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Nintendo Switch, where you can literally just buy it from the Switch store now, there's rumors that there's going to be ports of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald coming to the Switch too
Oh God,
in
I hope
September,
so.
October. That would be
I
really
hope
cool.
so.
I know that most
I
people would
hope
probably
so.
just jump on the Emerald version because I mean, like, I played the Emerald version going up. I know how good the Emerald version is. But there's a lot of people that have that like nostalgia for Ruby or Sapphire specifically and would love to just play those again because they do play slightly different than Emerald. But like, if Emerald's there, I'm getting Emerald. But also, I still haven't gotten Fire Red or Leaf Green because money. But did you play
Money.
these ones growing up?
Yes, actually, Ruby and Emerald are my first Pokemon games. So,
Oh, it's so special.
Gen 3 is where I got started, actually. So that's why I would be particularly interested if this rumor were to be true that they would like bring ports of Gen 3. I think it would be amazing. I think it's interesting to maybe see it exclusively on Switch 2. Maybe though it could be like a Nintendo Switch kind of like online benefit. I don't know.
So
Versus
nothing
like
here
Fire Red and
specifically
Leaf
says
Green
Switch
being
2. I
like
think it's just like an image that they put, right? Like just
it's
to kind of.
Xerto. So
It is, yeah. They're like clickbait, gotta clickbait, gotta, you know. Was the Fire Red Leaf Green exclusive to Switch 2? Because I'm pretty sure those were just on the Switch as well, right?
I think those were on the Switch as well.
It's just
And
the
those are like
GameCube emulator that's Switch 2 exclusive.
yeah, like with Fire Red Leaf Green, you have to like go in the eShop and buy them. But I'm curious, like if they do that, or if they maybe like include them in Nintendo Classics for GameCube Advance, or, sorry, Game Boy Advance. Like it'd be kind of cool if they kind of
It would be
included it in
cool
the
if they were
subscription.
part of the class. Like I would absolutely play them if it was like part of the Game Boy Advance thing. But like considering they made so much money from Fire Red Leaf Green, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't sell these separately and just capitalize on all that extra revenue, which is it makes
Yeah, for
sense.
sure.
Something
Yeah,
worked,
yeah.
they're going to do it again. Unfortunately, although I would love to have it where I don't have to spend extra money, I could just play right away. That would be the dream.
Yeah, but yo, cool rumor. We'll have to see if
We'll
that
follow up on that
comes out this fall.
eventually.
I mean, listen. Like Worlds is coming up. Pokemon Worlds in San Francisco, August 28th to 30th. And every Worlds, they have stuff to announce. So I mean, like, it's not too far-fetched of a rumor, honestly. Like I think that like that could be in the realm of possibility of like things that could get announced, right? So we'll have to watch what announcements come out of Worlds very, very closely, which is also a reminder that y'all should watch Pokemon Worlds because it's really cool to watch competitive Pokemon. I was all over it when I went to internationals this year, so you gotta go check out Worlds. It's really cool.
And that's
They're
the thing with
definitely
Pokemon as well is the fact that
yeah.
they always have so many things going at the same time. It's not just whatever mainline game is coming next. They have Pokopia, they have the trading card game, they have these old ports that they can play around with. They're always cooking something up, right? There's always something to be talked about, something to be announced, so you're not just starved for the next mainline game every 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, a little bit more, just a little sprinkling of a rumor just to see what's going on here.
I did see this.
Apparently, TT Games is already working on their next game outside of Lego Batman that they just released, and they're focusing on a major Warner Bros. IP.
What do you think? If this is true, what do you think it is?
Oh, if I think, I absolutely have a huge inkling it is probably the world of Harry Potter, because Warner Bros. IP, they are taking their current ones and trying to expand it into something large. They've done that for Batman now, they did that for Star Wars, and now they're probably going to do it for Harry Potter, because that was another one of their big sellers back in the day. That was one of the ones that a lot of people were reminiscent of growing up, probably one of the most sold TT Lego games as well. So I could definitely see, at this point in time, you can get Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4 and Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. It would make so much sense to me to combine them and maybe the Fantastic Beasts and maybe even a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy, who knows, all into one big Lego game and then sell it for $70 because that's what they do.
Yeah, I've noticed that there have been some like rumors with Lego, like there's that rumor, and then there was also hey, it's Harry Potter.
What's gonna be? Oh, it's Harry Potter. It's gonna be Harry Potter.
Where did they get that image of you, Aaron?
Bro, I'm the one on the right, actually. That's me. That's I wear the big pants.
So
Lego Scooby-Doo could go hard though.
So I also did come across a tweet about rumors about Lego Skylines being revealed, City Skylines being revealed.
I didn't even hear that was a rumor, I think. I thought that was like officially announced. Am I wrong?
No, I'll toss this over to you. There's
all right,
3 different sources included in there as well, because we know Lego is at Gamescom, no surprise. And then there are some sources that like Paradox Interactive is like engaging with creators behind closed doors to showcase a new unannounced non-historical IP, and some of the discussion going on with maybe it would be like City Skylines. So that's also another rumor that is floating around ahead of next week's
Didn't they have like, I'm not thinking Lego City Undercover. They had like a Lego build a city game before. I'm almost certain of it. Am I like wrong?
I'm not sure.
I'm
not saying you're wrong.
I'm doing some Googling. Lego City game.
We're going into the rabbit hole, everybody.
It was like Lego Sim City. I don't know. Okay, maybe they did and it just looked really bad. No, maybe Lego.
Maybe you're just
Lego Loco. I think it was this. Okay, it's like a train game, but
this
it was
is
something.
OG right here.
This is OG. Before TT took over as like the main Lego game provider, like I played all of those oddball Lego games like Lego Stunt Rally and Lego Land, and because they had like a Lego Land video game where you like make Lego stuff. And I do know I absolutely played this where you like create streets. Yeah, I 100% played this as a kid. I know I did. You checked it out at the library. Had to build the little streets and the hospital, the fire station, the bank, right? And dude, I absolutely played the heck out of this, which I can't imagine how I did. Looking at it, I'm like, wait, this is so plain and boring.
Oh, man.
But yeah, 1000%. This is like coming up from the depths of my subconscious, being like, oh my god, I remember this. Just wanted to throw that out there. What was the other one? Okay, let me show you the Lego Land video game because I need to. Because this was actually kind of low-key fun, right? This was like, Sim Theme Park, Roller Coaster Tycoon, but it was Legos. So maybe if it'll ever load, maybe.
It's a big video to load.
It's a very big video to load. It was super convoluted. It had a really bad angle, making it really tough to actually build anything. But I played the absolute heck out of this too. I was all over those old Lego games.
Wow. Yeah, I never played this.
Good. There are better video games to play. You were too busy playing Kingdom Hearts and I don't know, older Pokemon games that I didn't get to play because I didn't have a console.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and my parents' integrated graphics PC from 1998. All right, yo, but let's talk about a little funny, if we can. Did you see that you can now, as of right now, as of this very second, buy digital game codes on DoorDash? Wow, you can browse by console and get games from Nintendo, EA, Microsoft, and Blizzard through the app. Michael,
I have to see it to believe it. Hold on.
Are you actually going to bring up DoorDash?
I'm not going to show
Dexerto's going to lie to us? When has Dexerto ever lied, huh?
It's Dexerto, so, you know. And trust me, we've seen a lot from them before. I'm not saying this is fake. I just want to take a look here.
How is it actually delivered? Did they just like email it to you? Because at that point, what's the point of it being on DoorDash?
That's a good point. Yeah, let me see here.
You want me to spit out my hot take while you look into it real quick?
Sure.
All right, my hot take that's colder than the Arctic is that this is really dumb. Like, if you're gonna buy a digital game, a code or whatever, you can literally just do it through the website, right? Like, why would I do it on DoorDash? Hey, look, there it is! Why would I do it on DoorDash when I could just go to the PlayStation Store, or I could go to the Xbox Store, or the Nintendo Store, the eShop? I doubt there will ever be a time that it'll be cheaper on DoorDash to do so. And I just can't imagine why anyone would choose to do it on DoorDash when there are other options.
So, I mean, it's not really too much of a surprise because they have a lot of categories of stuff that you can like get, whether it's like beauty products, groceries, pets, babies, electronics,
and all of that makes sense because you're physically getting it from a store. But this is a digital code. I would understand if it's like, oh, go to Best Buy and pick me up a like physical copy of whatever new game, FIFA or Call of Duty or something. That I would get. The whole point of DoorDash is deliver the thing to me. But when it's a digital code, why am I using DoorDash for that? What was the point?
To give them more money.
DoorDash needs more money. It's so dumb. I'm sorry. I'm just put it plainly. I'm sorry if DoorDash was ever thinking about looking to sponsor us and we just called you dumb. Too bad. You're dumb.
You said it, not me.
I said
also,
it.
Yeah, it's kind of like I probably won't be using DoorDash anytime soon to order games. Especially because I just use like gift cards elsewhere to get a hard copy of Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition.
Look at that. That's pretty. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome.
It's actually quite pretty, yeah. And
I also do appreciate, can I see the spine of it? Just the side?
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Yep.
That the Switch 2 games actually have art on the side. We were talking about that however many weeks ago. There's actual art on the side instead of just a red box.
Yeah, it's
thank God for actual art.
It basically just takes the key art and continues it on a little. It like stretches it out a little bit. So yeah, I'm excited to stream this soon. But anyways, yeah. Speaking of our good friends at SEGA.
Our good friends at SEGA, Sonic. It's that time of year once again. The SEGA Publisher Sale has officially begun. Get up to 75% off selected SEGA titles, including Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and Persona 3 Reload. Shop now. I'm going to click this because I can. Michael, tell me more.
Like, honestly, SEGA's been really on top of doing a lot of their, like, sales on these games lately. Between, like, if it's something like a Steam platform sale or just, like, a sale that they're doing on their side. They're cooking right now. They have like a bunch of separate sales going on right now as part of the summer publisher sale with major discounts across the SEGA, Atlas, and RGG Studio and Creative Assembly catalog. So it's not even just SEGA. It's
I think they're doing 2 Point as well. So everything under SEGA.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. If you're looking for like a new game to try, it's a pretty cool opportunity to do it. So they have a lot of really, really, really good discounts. I got Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition here. It was 40% off, so it was like $29.99 essentially.
Nice.
To get my Switch copy. My understanding though is that like when it comes to like the Switch stuff, it's like less of a discount compared to other platforms. Sonic Frontiers is like up to 65% off on non-Switch platforms. So if you're on Steam, you get a much better like discount, which is really cool. And Sonic Racing Crossroads, for example, is up to 60% off, which it's a really good time to get into that game, especially with more Year 2 stuff coming out. And then Sonic X Shadow Generations is 70% off, and that's a pretty good story. I remember playing that when it came out. We also have like 60% off Metaphor ReFantasio, which is a great game. It was nominated for a lot of awards in the past year. Persona 3 Reload is 65% off. Persona 5 Royal is 70% off. Aaron loves P5R. Like
I have beaten that game more than twice, and that's more times than most people have.
It's a lot of hours to commit to.
It is.
Persona.
One of my save files says 100 hours, and then the follow-up save file when I did New Game Plus was like 170.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And then outside of the Atlas umbrella there, and each like I guess like publisher has their own like dedicated sale page as well that you can find, but we just have the one here.
We just have the best of everything.
The best of everything. Yeah. And then so that was Atlas and Sega, and then of course even Yakuza games are on sale right now.
I've been wanting to play Yakuza games for so long. They've been on like the back of my mind.
Like Yakuza 0 Director's Cut is out there. That game is 45% off on Steam through the 27th of August, going into Gamescom. So that's like a pretty like approachable entry point into the series if anyone's wanting to dive into it. And yeah, so they got that going on at the moment as well, to kind of like help introduce people to what Yakuza is like even about. So that is like the game's deepest discount that they've given it. So it's a perfect time to grab it and get into that dramatic, brutal, crime fighting like series essentially.
I mean, I'll piggyback off of that. This is probably the biggest discount I've seen on just about every single one of these games, especially because I've been following quite a bit of them. Specifically, I've been following Metaphor ReFantasio because it's one of them that I've had my eyes on and I've wanted to buy it, but I haven't had all that much money. And I was like, okay, it needs to be like at least $30 or less for me to like feel okay about pulling the trigger, because I know it's worth more than that. I just don't have more than that to spend money on it, And it now being 28 is the lowest I've ever seen it. Right now, you're not getting these prices on PlayStation. I know that for a fact because I try to get as many games as I can on PlayStation, and they are not this price on PlayStation. I don't even know if they're on sale on PlayStation. I looked.
They could be. We haven't looked, though.
But even outside of that, you have like Sonic Adventure 2 at $5. $5. That is a goated game for $5. Sonic Frontiers at $14. Dog, that's how much a Chipotle burrito costs now. You can get Sonic Frontiers instead.
Literally.
Pirate Yakuza for $15. Like this is actually insane. Like if I could go on a spending spree, I would. But like between you and me and the wall, I do own most of these already on PlayStation. So like it would be a little redundant for me to buy them twice. But some of them are worth owning twice, okay? I'm pretty sure I also have Sonic Mania on PlayStation and on Steam. And $5, that's an easy grab for $5. Easy. And then Sonic Racing Crossworlds came out earlier this year, and to be able to get it for $28 is absolutely worth. So those are my shout-outs at least. Also, every Persona game. This is the cheapest I've ever seen these. $20 for Persona 3 Reload, $18 for 5 Royal. I told you how many hours I put into that. That is value. At $18, sheesh. Also, it's not here, but Persona 4 Golden is $10. Good game.
That's pretty stellar, I have to say. Every single like game on sale you can access, for example, on like the Steam, pages that they have. It's very easy to find them. You can just like even search up the specific pages. If you search up Sega, you'll find it. If you search up Sonic the Hedgehog, you'll find it. You'll even find like on the Sonic sale page, like the YouTube VOD for the birthday live stream, which I was a part of, and I can technically say that my face is on like a Steam page, which is kind of fun. But yeah, all these sales on Steam are like really, really good. Some of the sales again carry over to platforms like Nintendo Switch with Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition. So it's worth checking them out. And yeah, Sega's really cooking with these discounts. And you know, I'm really excited to like see more players get into not just the Sega games, but yeah, like the Atlas and Persona titles. Metaphor ReFantazio as well is a really good game. And then the Yakuza games, I think, you know, RGG could definitely deserve some more love, as well as the Total Warhammer games. So all of it is like encompassing to this awesome summer sale, and they are heavily promoting it this next week. So it's a really good time for y'all to maybe check out a publisher if you're not into a certain one, or you just haven't had a chance to dive into games like Sonic Adventure 2. It's only $5. Like that's you can forego your coffee and like get Sonic Adventure 2. I mean,
$5 is $5, and that's like that's a McChicken now.
You know?
Literally, dude, yeah. Taco Bell burritos are more than $5 right now.
That part.
And listen, we're not just saying all this because we're hashtag Sega creators. We're saying this because those are great games that we do enjoy, have played before, have spent our money on before, and want other people to experience them too. So we are hashtag Sega creators, but that's not why we're saying this. We'd be shouting this out regardless.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's been great working with Sega, but also like the games are genuinely good. So please like do yourselves a favor and maybe try a game that maybe you've had on your wish list for a while. I know that I am going to like finally like get a full stream playthrough of Sonic Frontiers going.
Do it. Like, have you not beaten it yet?
I started streaming it on Steam, but then like stopped. So
I think that was when your computer was having those problems back then.
Yes,
I remember
my computer was having issues.
This is not even your fault.
So it's not my fault. So like now, not only do I have Sonic Frontiers on my Switch too, but it's like updated graphics, you know, everything that like comes with it. It's got the Final Horizon story add-on like with it. And like the birthday bash like content, bonus items. When I put in the game cart, it had 2 pieces of software because it also had the like art book and mini soundtrack that was like digitally in there. So I was so shocked it like came up with the notice that like this game card has like 2 software pieces. I'm like, how is that possible? But no, yeah. But I was able to download it, so it's ready for me to stream. Like it's just a matter of me playing it, and I'm really excited to play it soon. So I know I'm yapping.
No, you're good.
But
Absolutely.
Go buy these games. And you know what else you should go buy, Aaron?
What should I go buy?
Anything Kingdom Hearts related.
You
because
should.
Kingdom Hearts
I've been playing all of them.
Fire. Kingdom Hearts has become Disney's golden child for the D23 event that has been happening.
I swear, they looked down at their books and they were like, wait, Kingdom Hearts is making us how much money? Let's get more of that, please. And more of it they did.
Let's lean into it.
Because at D23, they announced they're making a series. I don't know if it's like explicitly going to be anime, but it looks like it's going to be animated. This is what the key art looks like so far.
We have been like this has always been in the realm of dreams for Kingdom Hearts fans. Like, what if Disney took Kingdom Hearts and put it over here as an animated series, and now they're actually doing it in like our timeline? This is like so crazy.
It just says coming soon. I'm assuming that means next year sometime.
We do not know much details, and that is intentional by Nomura-san. So there will be more details soon. We have this very like awesome art of someone with their Keyblade over their shoulder, and that's it. Like that is all we know right now.
Let me ask you this before we get too deep into this. Do you think this will either A, follow the story that's currently laid out by all the games, or B, tell a brand new story that may or may not tie into the lore that we already know?
I will say potentially both. And the reason I say that is
Both.
because no, the reason I
Yes.
say that is because I'm curious if we're going to get influences from the canceled Kingdom Hearts Missing Link project. Because while this could be a brand new protagonist story to be told, we could maybe, if we want to get into rumors, predictions, what if we kind of see what Missing Link was trying to do and then like turn it into this like animated series where you have like the Scala ad Kylum, you know, environment included in there. You like maybe it's not entirely Missing Link, but maybe you do dive into more Disney worlds, of course, like feature them in the series. But then you're also like using Kingdom Hearts the series as an opportunity to not only fill in plot holes that may have otherwise been filled in by Missing Link, but open up new ones that tie into the overall story. There's a lot of mystery and ambiguity that goes into Kingdom Hearts 4. And there's a lot of like things that people might not know about the game because of the mobile game background that comes from like Kingdom Hearts like Key and Union Cross and the Masters Masters and everything. Like what is the black box? All these questions. And you know, when you're looking at Kingdom Hearts from the outside as a consumer, right, as like a fan or, you know, just someone that isn't familiar with the series, Kingdom Hearts 4 is at a point that, you know, in order to understand why Sora is in freaking Shibuya, you have to like play along up until Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC to like understand. And that's a lot of games to like
that was kind of
through.
where I was leaning with this question. Do you think you would have to A, tell somebody, oh, you got to play all these games and watch this TV show in order to understand the next game? Or B, say, oh, you don't need to play the games to catch up. Just watch the TV show. It will catch you up on everything. And then you're good to just play the next game.
I think there's an element of you need to be playing the games.
Well,
to,
of
like,
course
really
you need to play the games, right? But like,
yeah.
But like, for like a mental refresher, like let's say you have played all the games, but it's been a while and you need to refresh. Do you think that this game will encompass everything the previous games had so that you'll be caught up? Or do you think that this will be its own attached story that it's like, oh, now it's like Marvel. You got to see this movie and this TV show and this one, and you didn't see the behind the scenes. How about this limited run series that was only in theaters in Turkey for 3 months?
Right. Yeah.
You got to play this mobile game that existed but got delisted.
Well, I don't think we can answer this question yet, actually, because we don't know what nature this show is.
Yeah,
We don't
it's
know
all
if it's
speculation.
We don't know if it's only like a few episodic things or if it's going to be multiple seasons or what. But either way, everyone's super excited that it's like being included on Disney Plus. Like some people never even thought it would actually happen. It was just in the realm of like, you know, fan rumors and dreams, and now it's actually like happening. And like the entire crowd cheered. Like
of
the
course.
D23 crowd was like particularly loud for Kingdom Hearts, and it's
as they should be.
Super exciting. And what was also really exciting as we move on to our next tab here.
Yeah, it's not just the TV show. No. It's the actual Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement. This is the full thing, by the way. Starting with
there was a 90-second trailer on stage, and then
this is actually the full trailer that goes into even more when that was released the next day. Yeah,
they did the deep dive panel to celebrate Kingdom Hearts as a franchise. So,
and we won't show this. We'll be pausing a lot as we talk about this. A, so that we can get out all our thoughts, and B, because that way we avoid copyright a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I literally, once I heard this was announced, I had Carly watch Coco with me the other night. So that, because she had never seen it before. I was shocked. She was crying at the end. I was crying at the end. And it's just so good. So people saw this, and I think their first thought was like, okay, they're doing something with Coco. Nobody knew that this was meant to be Kingdom Hearts. They're just like, oh, okay, maybe this is like
you want to. They basically on stage were like, you want to immerse yourself in the world of Coco? Well, now you can, and they left it at that.
The funny thing is, though, like most people can tell that this is video game graphics just by looking at it, right? But they wouldn't be able to really tell what video game. Like, you can tell it's off from the actual movie. It is a little... It looks different. If you watch the movie recently, it's okay. I'm not saying that the animation is bad. It's just different. It's in a different frame. It's from a different angle. The motions are a little bit different. It still looks phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. It's just like you can just tell that this is like video game graphics versus like Pixar pre-rendered high quality theater graphics. Also, can I say something else?
Yeah.
I was just gonna touch upon this because I thought it was really funny. Like we see this happening where he's playing the he's playing the song from the movie. Everyone's excited, and then the Heartless appear, and that's when everybody's like, "Oh, it's Kingdom Hearts! Oh, I can't believe it!"
Yeah.
And then you see Sora pull out the Keyblade and jump into action. But that was pointed out to me something was the fact that from this angle, you can actually see him right there.
He's right there.
He's right there. So nobody would know to look. And people saw that being all like, well, now the fact that I didn't even notice Sora was there, I'm not going to make Miguel feel too bad for his disguise because, hey, man, I was fooled too. If you're not looking for it, you're not going to see it, you know?
Exactly.
I'll let you go on. I know you have a lot to say too, though.
No, I mean, like, it was very well done with how they presented the trailer, and like, I mean, and honestly, I mean, it's not movie graphics, but it passes for looking just as good as the movie.
Looks great.
It's really stunning. Like the environment, the houses, like, I mean, it's so the world is just stunning. And then some of the pre-rendered moments here that might as well be from the opening of the game look really good too.
He's got a smartphone.
He's got Mickey on it.
It's got Mickey Mouse. It's a Mickey Mouse smartphone.
Yeah, it's, you know, as if they were in Japan, like, you know,
and I think they are.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty stunning to see like Darksides and like Heartless like roaming around like Shibuya, and like Sora jumping into action as a hero, saving people. And yeah, and then there's Volley, one of the many like characters from the mobile games, right? That we didn't know it was Volley, but now we do. And a lot of people like don't know these characters, but they're actually already tied in to the Kingdom Hearts story, which means you got to go back and
some of these games we can't even play. They don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
You gotta like watch the cutscene movies.
Cutscenes.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I gotta say, like, you know, these characters are being introduced to a lot of people, right? But like, you know, you know, Kingdom Hearts 4 is, you know, a different situation from Kingdom Hearts 3, where like everyone knows what's going on. Like, it's the final battle, you know, Xehanort, right? Darkness, Guardians of Light, all that stuff. And by this point, you kind of know like a lot of the characters that are involved in it, especially when you're watching the opening of Kingdom Hearts 3. You're seeing Ventus, Terra, Aqua. You're seeing Sora, Riku, Kairi. You kind of can put the puzzle pieces together, leading to what that game is kind of
like,
about.
Here's the thing. There's like two sets of Kingdom Hearts fans that I've noticed. There is the I've played every game and I know everything that's going on, and there's the I've played 1, 2, and 3 and I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
and if you are,
kind of what
that is half of them, right?
At.
There is a large majority of people who are that one, and the whole other side of them is saying, hey, go back and play all these other games, get the 1.5, 2.5 remix and the 2.8 prologue, and play the 3 DLC. And these people just they're more casual gamers. Like, they like Kingdom Hearts, they like Mickey Mouse and going to the Disney worlds and stuff. And this is the boat I was in for so many years. Was I played 1, I played 2, I played 3. I like the combat, I like these characters. I kind of sort of am trying to follow along, but not really, because I have no idea what's going on because I didn't play all these other games. So it's like it's tough to like try to continue pitching these games to this group of people, because they're like, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. But the thing is, they won't care because it's going to be Disney and Kingdom Hearts. They're going to play it anyway, right?
Yep.
So like, I definitely would not say that the story is something everybody understands, because the ongoing joke for so long
what I'm saying,
is that nobody understands it.
If that's what you're insinuating, I'm saying that is not at all what I'm saying.
Okay, I want to make sure that we're clear,
no,
right? Because you're all like, well, everybody knows Terra. I didn't know who Terra was until last month. I'm gonna be so real. I had no clue.
Girl, that's funny. No, I'm not saying that like everyone knows like, that like because I'm basically just kind of like, Valley just kind of shows up as this new character in Kingdom
Mm-hmm.
Hearts 4, right? But you know, it does require a little bit of watch back in order to understand these characters' origins, but you can just open up Kingdom Hearts 4 and learn about these characters too. Like if you
Okay.
don't want
I
to
mean,
spare the time to play
what
these
I've
like
noticed
past
every game
games.
does is if you take the time to read the glossary, it really tries to explain what's going on. But the problem is people hate reading. So it really is kind of a skill issue.
Yeah, that is a much bigger issue in the world, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's there's a lot to digest with Kingdom Hearts, and yeah, I think the point I'm trying to get at though, like if you're playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 before 3, then you can, understand that like Xehanort is like in this picture, right? For example, but the Kingdom Hearts 4, yes, Xehanort's in it, but it's also this whole new angle essentially. Like it's
Hmm.
kind of just like this whole new like side of the Kingdom Hearts story where like we're out of the typical reality that is the Kingdom Hearts world, and Sora is
Mm-hmm.
in this whole new world that he just is in
Yeah,
and
he's in
is
like in a more
surrounded by all these new
traditional
characters.
Japan rather than I'm from Destiny Islands. I fly a gummy ship to other worlds
Yeah,
of Disney,
like
right?
if you haven't kept up with Kingdom Hearts, watching this trailer might be a shock because you
Mm-hmm.
just why is Sora realistic? Why are his shoes bowling shoes and not big shoes, right? Like, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe you ran around as Sora in Smash Brothers Ultimate and then you watch Kingdom Hearts 4 and you're like, what happened to Sora? He's all grown up now,
See, I'm making an attempt to catch up. I just finished Dream Drop Distance, and can I just say Dream Drop Distance actually does a phenomenal job of number one,
Mm,
covering everything in the past, because every single time you hit a pivotal point, it has this pop-up. It's all like, here is everything that happened in the first game, and it lets you read it. And then there's a pop-up, here's everything that happened in Chain of Memories. Another pop-up, here's everything that happened in Birth by Sleep, and it guides you and it carries you along. And I would
yeah.
say that like the first like 80% of that game is kind of like, oh yeah, you're just going through these fun little worlds that's in Sora's dreams, and it's neat, and he's working on his mastery, and Xemnas is appearing every once in a while to taunt you, whatever.
Yep.
And then the last 20% is the biggest lore dump ever. But not only is it the biggest lore dump ever, it is actually the most like fulfilling lore
Important.
dump because it makes sense. I couldn't believe it. My brain, I was all like, wait, I understand what's happening. I get it. I know what the 7 princesses, the 13 Xehanorts. Wait, why does this make sense? And it's because I've been playing every game up
You're
until
like,
that
I
point.
didn't expect
And I'm all like,
it
now
to make
3
sense.
makes so much more sense because I was one
Yeah.
of these people who played 1, then 2, then 3, and I was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I will say like I played Dream Drop Distance. It was my first like Kingdom Hearts game in my hands
Mm-hmm.
way back when it released in 2012 on my 3DS. I would play it like in between classes and stuff like that. And yeah, like it's a game that helps draw these bridges and like fills in the gaps, and you
Mm-hmm.
really get to like digest what has happened up until this point.
And it's a fun game.
And it is a really fun game. Flow motion was super fun to like mess around in.
Oh yeah.
And playable Riku and Sora.
That was one of my notes is like, I appreciate greatly that Riku is as playable as Sora. He's not just attacked on story like at the end of Chain of Memories. He is fully there. He is fully powerful. So you really get to see why he's a Keyblade master and why he passed the mastery exam. And you get to see his friendship with Sora, because if you are a casual 1, 2, 3 player, in the first game, he's kind of a dick. He's, possessed by Xehanort the whole time. I get it. But he was kind of a dick. And in number 2, he's kind of barely not there. And when he is, he's in a different body. So you don't really process that it's him. But in this one, you get to see him and Sora be together and be friends and work together, and he doesn't just feel like the idiot jerk older brother figure. He actually feels like what he was meant to be the whole time, Sora's best friend. You know?
Together asterisk for like
asterisk. They're
game.
like in the same place at the same time. They just don't see each other, but sometimes they do, but not really. Like, but they exist together. We're going off. We could We could literally talk about this all day, but we're talking about Kingdom Hearts 4.
Look how
it looks gorgeous, right? And a lot of people are wondering if there was going to be like musical segments in this game, kind of like what Kingdom Hearts 2 Atlantica was, but all we see so far is kind of like this skateboarding, grinding boss fight, which is pretty cool. And then another thing people noticed for the first time, which I'm surprised it took so long to do, you actually get the Keyblade for the world in the world, and you can use it in the world, which sounds like something they would have done a long time ago, but I love that. I love that they're finally doing that. Actually, it fills the aesthetic.
I think it's a really good change, and being able to, like, you know, run around and use that Keyblade's like specialty moves is really cool. So
and then
it's of course, a pinata, you know?
It's a pinata. And the other big points that came out, and I'm sure we're about to see here in a second, is the actual playable Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, like the original Kingdom Hearts world is still very much involved in Kingdom Hearts 4, and it involves, like, you know, Mickey, you know, looking for clues to like and information.
Like he's in a book. He's storybook. He's Paper Mario. He's Origami King.
Or that's my Origami King.
That's my Origami King. But yeah, playable Mickey is really cool outside of just him saving you when you die in 2 or whatever else
really
pops
curious.
Up.
I'm really curious how these gameplay sections are going to translate with like players, because like, are they going to be like, you know, boring, you know, filler gameplay, or is it really going to be like entertaining? Because it's not like your typical Kingdom Hearts from what we're looking at. We don't know if Mickey is fighting Heartless. We don't. He's running around looking for information.
Yeah, this is just like, obviously one little segment of the game, like one level where he's in a book or in a library and he goes back and forth using his magic to explore these books. You can see it says back to Mickey. So it's just a transformation he's doing. You can literally see him right there. You can swap between. There's a swap, a back to Mickey. So I'm assuming this is just like a puzzle level, right? And there might be more in the future, because why even give him the Keyblade and the ability to attack if you're never going to use it?
I would hope that he ends up using it.
So I'm assuming there's at least 1 or 2 other playable Mickey sections. I would hope
also think playable Mickey is cool, because, like, you know, for example, in Kingdom Hearts 2, you don't really play as Mickey, but
you can if you suck.
Dang,
I'm sorry.
The call out. I didn't say nothing.
It happened to me my first time playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and my most recent playthrough, I never needed Mickey to save me. So I'm just throwing it out there. Throwing it out there.
There you go.
But speaking of other playable characters, I love this section. Just like Goofy being all like, "Is Sora down here?" And he's like literally in the underworld with Hades, and Hades is all like,
"Yeah, no big deal.
If he was here, you'd see him."
Yeah, you know, if you have questions about your friend, go to the Lord of the Underworld. You know,
is my friend dead? Do you see him?
Is he back there? Oh, let me look through the files real quick. You know,
do you got a Sora in the back? I'll go check.
Sora? No, I don't hear anything.
Walks right back out. We don't got any extra Soras in the back. You want me to call another Underworld, see if they got him there?
There you go. Yeah.
But this leads us into the playable Mickey Goofy, or not Mickey, the Donald Goofy.
Wow.
Well, we don't really know the extent of how much, but we do see them fighting Heartless. You can see that Donald has his magic, and when it gets to Goofy, he has his skills.
Underworld. Yep. They got combat styles, different waves of Heartless, it looks like, which is really cool. They got their little move there. It's very reminiscent of like KH3 a little bit with the UI and everything, so it's really cool. I think they look great. I'm excited to run around and fight Heartless as Donald and Goofy, honestly.
That'll be cool. Dude, a lot of people are all like, I can't wait to play as Donald and then still never heal Sora.
Well, he won't be able to heal Sora.
No, he won't.
Yeah, maybe Goofy, though. We'll see.
Maybe Goofy. I know another thing people picked out was the fact that Donald has magic on his command list, but Goofy has skills. And the way I read that is just the fact that, like, Goofy still has his SP bar, right? It's not necessarily a magic bar, but just like in Kingdom Hearts 1, he had a magic bar, but that was used for his special abilities. He would have, like, his tornado attack that would be like, you know, use 2 magic points to do that. Also, for some reason, my camera's wigging out. Do you see that on your end, or is it just me?
Just you.
Odd. Anyway, we'll deal with it. It's fine. But that's the way that I see it, is that Goofy has his skills and that he's always had since Kingdom Hearts 1. And that's what's going on there. So, it'll be cool to be able to see that. But what I think this trailer shows off more than anything is that it is truly the sequel to Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, although like they play differently, because Kingdom Hearts 2 definitely expands on all of the combat and everything, and the magic and the forms, but they look aesthetically similar, right? They definitely have a visual resemblance to another. Whereas this one, whether it's the actual graphics or even like the commands, and you were even pointing out that like this move here is very reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts 3, and you know, all like the carousel rides and whatever that they have. This is definitely the sequel to Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, like it feels like there's 1, 2, kind of a disconnect, and then 3, 4, just in my opinion. But like stylistically, it makes sense. They made 1 and 2 in the early 2000s. 3 and 4 came in the late 2010s, early 2020s, or I guess mid 2020s now. So it makes sense. They're part of different generations and why they're kind of grouped together. And then, of course, he sees Ghost Donald, Ghost Goofy, is in shock,
because their
falls
hearts
to
are
his
connected.
knees. And
look,
like,
they're...
I love this, because people took this moment right here and made it as a gift. It's like, me with new Kingdom Hearts news. Ugh, right? Like,
yeah.
But yeah, I do
when
love
Donald
this.
and Goofy arrive, you know, in Coco, they look great. They look really great.
And then we get more Xehanort story stuff.
Got Lushu, or, you know, Zigbar.
Alexia
and Zigguard. And then, yeah, the trailer ends with something cool.
Of course. I mean, why wouldn't it? It's Riku! Let's go! Riku! My goal!
He looks great.
It looks really fantastic. Great. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Something that I do want to call out in that little fight sequence at the very end, we saw those guards that like were kind of like there to essentially like help protect things. Those guys, yep.
So I saw them right there. These guys.
So these guys. So what the internet has pointed out is that the guards in Quadratum are wearing the exact same uniform as the Crown's Guard in Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, that was another thing I wanted to touch upon about how Final Fantasy-esque this game is. It is Square Enix, so it makes sense. But I recently played Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I see so many similarities, not just with, like, obviously the aesthetics, because they're both made in the same generation here now, but just in the whole, like, the way the gameplay flows, the way that because a lot of people were calling Final Fantasy VII Remake very Kingdom Heartsy with its commands and the way that the action and the battles go. But it's almost like they're doing the same thing with Kingdom Hearts, where they're trying to model it off of Final Fantasy VII Remake and making them play very similarly. So it's not like they're one in the same, but you can definitely tell that the same like developers worked on both. It's very obvious.
But yeah, check what I put in the Discord group chat, because it'll give more of a visualization. I mean, we know that Final Fantasy is back in the equation for Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's always kind of been one of the things that like ties it together. There's always been Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, everything with like Versus 13 and stuff, but you could see literally how like verbatim similar these like outfits are for the Crown's Guard in Quadratum, essentially. Like, it's the same backplate, the same helmet, the same, like...
Reused assets or crossover? You decide.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited. Kingdom Hearts 4 is my GTA 6. I've been telling that to everybody, so I need to let it be known on the podcast.
That's so real. I feel that for you. I do. All right, but we'll wrap up the Kingdom Hearts 4 news with some respect to the passing of our Kairi, because I did just play the first couple Kingdom Hearts games, and Hayden, I can't pronounce her last name because I'm really bad at English, was the voice of Kairi, and unfortunately did pass away over the week. And she will be missed because it's a big part of our childhood right there, right? I couldn't tell you how many boys had their first crush be Kairi from Kingdom Hearts, right? Like, this character defined what guys were into going into middle school. But you'll always hear her voice in your head whenever you think Kingdom Hearts, and so it's really sad to hear that she's passed away.
She pretty much like it was pretty sudden. It was like a cardiac arrest at like a home that she was like temporarily staying in, which is really sad to like hear. It's like very, very sad and complex in terms of like the story there, but Hayden has like a very, very, very impressive resume as an actress. Known mainly for like Heroes, and I Love You, Beth Cooper, Remember the Titans. So she has like acting history. And then, yes, her voice was also used in multiple projects. She was the original voice of Kairi in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. She was also the voice of Samantha in Until Dawn. So while a lot of the news has hurt the Kingdom Hearts community, there's other like studios and projects that she was a part of that have also been like greatly mourning her loss. And this came like right after the whole deep dive panel, which was like really, really sad. And she was also the voice of Shion, especially in like Dream Drop Distance. So if you saw like that's right, she was in Bug's Life. She was in a lot of animated like series and films and stuff like that. Like the list on her like IMDb page is like actually kind of impressive. She's been in a lot, and it's really sad to see such a talent suddenly like pass away. So it's um this is a situation that has really touched a lot of the community. It kind of just came very suddenly, and it was very sad to see. Um, and yeah, that Bugs Life character is Dot, by the way. The Yeah, and like you can watch like footage of her younger self like in the studio like voicing Dot, and then later on Kingdom Hearts comes into the picture. And yeah, it's just really, really sad and heartbreaking and unfortunate to lose a talent like this, when honestly Hayden still had her career and life like fully ahead of her. Exactly. Yeah, it's really sad and really unfortunate that now she has passed away. So I'm really heartbroken by it. Even the I mean, obviously people all around the world are saddened by it. It was Allison Stoner, I believe, who is the current voice of Kyrie, that also made like a pretty raw, emotional like acknowledgement of the situation as well, which is just like it's really touching the hearts and breaking the hearts of like a lot of people. So it's really sad to see, but Hayden's voice and work as an actress will be preserved in media for such a long time to come, which shows like the impact of what she was able to do. So yeah, it was really sad to hear the news break a couple days ago. And it just shows the impact that Kingdom Hearts has had on a lot of people, which is why it's so influential in the gaming space, why everybody loves Kingdom Hearts, why Disney loves Kingdom Hearts, Square Enix loves Kingdom Hearts. So it's sad that we'll have to move on without Hayden.
A little bit more Kingdom Hearts news before we move on to the next thing, though, is that with the most recent big sale going on, I don't know if you saw, you could literally get every single Kingdom Hearts game together for like $30 on Steam right now, and or you could get them individually for 18. But because of that, it's now the best-selling paid game on Steam, the HD 1.5 2.5 remix specifically.
That's amazing.
So that is amazing how it's literally surpassed every other paid game. Counter-Strike 2, free to play, of course, is going to be up there. It's been up there for 731 weeks in a row. But to see Kingdom Hearts of all series jump up to the top is pretty impressive. So it shows that a lot of people, whether that, they've played the game before and just want it a second time so they can get it on the Steam Deck, or just enjoy the game again from the comfort of their PC. There is a lot of people that are truly, truly in love with this series, I'll say. And it's great to see, because it's one of them that I've always loved, and I'm loving getting back into it again. So just wanted to at least shout that out.
Yeah, there's obviously this image here as of this moment, though, because this was posted a couple days ago. As of right now, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix is currently still sitting at number 3 on the top 100 list. And it is 70% off, meaning it is $15 to purchase it.
But again, I think the whole bundle, if you get all 3 of them with 3, 2.8, and 1.5, 2.5, is like $30 as a bundle. So great deal. A lot of great deals going on right now.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, because there is the it's not the only bundle that exists out there. You have, of course you have like, Final Chapter Prologue, 3 plus Remind, but they do have for Kingdom Hearts, at least, they also have the, what is it? It's the, I don't know if I'll be able to find it personally right now, but it's the bigger collection that they have. It is the Kingdom Hearts Integram Masterpiece, and that is the collection that has all the games. So it has not just HD 1.5, 2.5, but it also comes with HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue and 3 plus Remind, and that is also 70% off for the next like couple days, sitting at $30. So for twice the price of the best-selling HD 1.5 2.5 Remix, you're getting like everything, right?
Basically also, every single Kingdom Hearts game.
Also, I do see your camera stuttering now. The thing that you were asking about earlier.
Yeah, I was trying to fix it. So here, say something real quick.
While he fixes that. Yeah, because HD 1.5 2.5 Remix, that game is $15. If you were to buy 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, that game is $18, and Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind is $18. However, these are all the on sale prices. So if you were to buy the individual products with the current sale, it would be like $50. But if you buy the Kingdom Hearts Integram Masterpiece, it's $30 on sale.
$30.
Yeah. So there's that. I will also call out that in addition to that, like being on sale right now, there is also something that was previously announced by Square Enix on the Nintendo Direct before they unveiled a previous trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4. They also unveiled the Kingdom Hearts Collection 1, 2, 3, and it is currently on sale on Steam as the Integram Masterpiece. However, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 to 3 was like announced, and it brings the Kingdom Hearts saga to Nintendo Switch 2, as well as PS5 and Xbox Series XX.
So it's specifically PS5, because the PS4 versions have always existed, but now they're like official PS5. I don't know if they're going to be upscaled or anything like that.
Yeah, right. So now it's like Xbox Series, PS5, Switch 2 as well, getting in on the action, which is exciting. So this includes basically the same thing: KH3 Remind, 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 final chapter prologue, which is where, Dream Drop Distance is like embedded in. So you, Aaron, your next game, what is it that you have to do next? Are you doing the back cover?
0.2 prologue. Like
You're doing
it's
the
like the
prologue
3-hour little prologue, which I was going to do tonight after we were done here.
Have you watched the Birth by Sleep episodes that are post game yet? Have you taken time to watch that?
No, but I will get around to those before I make my big video on it. But yeah,
I would, as someone that is versed in Kingdom Hearts, I would highly recommend that you, before you dive into 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage, I highly recommend that you do go ahead and watch the Birth by Sleep final mix, final episode and secret episodes.
Okay.
Because that will better get you to where, like, when you start 0.2, it's pretty much like you pick up where you left off kind of thing, but that is like after the episodes that are post game. So
gotcha.
I would watch those cutscenes. I know we're in the middle of the podcast, but I was like, I want to make sure you're
I
well
appreciate
prepared.
it. I do.
Yeah, before you do 0.2 on your stream, when you start your stream, go back and pull up the YouTube videos and just watch the gameplay and the cutscenes of like the episodes that. So go back to Birth by Sleep. Yeah, and then Kingdom Hearts key back cover is the HD movie within 2.8, similar to like 358 over 2 days and Recoded, which have like the cutscenes.
3 hours
and
of
that's also good to watch.
cutscenes.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. So you'll buckle up for that one. Yeah, can't you all tell I like Kingdom Hearts? I think Kingdom Hearts is pretty neat. So yeah. I'm also excited about the collection 1 to 3, which is coming out soon. So, because I think I would love to have Kingdom Hearts on my Switch too. That would be like super awesome. So,
anywhere and everywhere you go.
And then I could like easily stream it and not have to worry about like any PC performance. It's just like bam, like it's on the console. So
I love that.
I'm excited.
So that's why I love streaming from my PS5. I really do.
Are you gonna turn your camera back on?
Oh, it's
on Discord.
It so is. So I didn't realize it wasn't on Discord. It's definitely on for.
Awesome, but
you can see.
I want to see.
You want to be able to see me. I appreciate.
No, it. I want to see your stream setup in the background. Like, that keyblade looks pretty nice back there.
It does, right?
All right, what else do we have?
To finally wrap up the Disney and the Pixar and the Kingdom Hearts news, part of the reason why they showed off the Coco world is because, in fact, they are unveiling a new Coco 2 that we have no idea what it's going to follow, but they're returning to the land of the dead in 2029, quite a few years out. But Miguel is all grown up. There's key art of him seeing his great-grandma Coco again after she's passed on. And who knows what else it's going to entail. But I know that Disney and Pixar is just full of, like, it's so many sequels and reboots and continuations and nothing original anymore. But it was a good story. So I'd like to see that they live up to the hype of the first one and continue telling a compelling story that really touches our hearts. Because Coco was one of the last good ones, I'd say.
Coco is such a good one, and I do want to, while we're showing this concept art that reveals Miguel as a teenager, I'm digging through some information. It looks like Benjamin Bratt also had joined like on stage to confirm like the first film's villain returns. So that is also
De La Cruz, because that's the thing, right? Is like you only die in the land of the dead once you're forgotten. But when you have such a reputation, you're not really going to be forgotten. Like he's going to be there a long time. Like I'm not gonna specifically mention any of the evil people who lived in the world that we currently live in, but they are still talked about and they're still thought of. And if this was the same world, they would definitely be there too.
Yeah, it's just like what we saw in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. Like, you're not like truly gone until you're forgotten. So but if you want to expand on that more, go watch Coco. Could I also sprinkle in some additional D23 like news while we have this up?
For sure.
did you have any other tabs from D23, or
I
should I just
didn't.
like
D23 had so
all
much. I
good,
just
all
wanted to
good.
focus on the
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts because that I
yeah.
knew was already gonna take a while.
Oh, for sure. And the next segment I think will also take us a while, so I'll
Mm-hmm.
sprinkle in some additional like D23 announcements, which I know, like some of which are like really cool. There was an exclusive first look at Incredibles 3, which comes out June
Ooh.
16th, 2028, right around my birthday. So that's exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, also, yeah, Coco 2 comes out 2029, apparently in November. So that is when Coco 2 is officially dropping. We also got like looks at like some incoming like new stuff from Pixar. So Gato was shown off with an exclusive look where Mark Ruffalo voices Nero, a black cat in Venice. And that comes out March 5th, 2027. We also have Ghost Market as a brand new original, and that's slated for theaters March 2028.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much everything in the world of Pixar, minus like Kingdom Hearts 4 as well, with Coco being added. Some of the live action and animation announcements that Disney had. They did announce Lilo and Stitch 2 that is confirmed to begin production in Hawaii later this year.
I just can't, dude. I can't. The first
Yeah.
one, Ohana means ditching your sister for college. You know, like.
So they're building off of that with Lilo and Stitch 2.
But of
May
course they're going to.
26th,
The first one made $1 billion.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how bad a movie is if it's recognizable. That's just true.
Yeah.
No matter how bad of a product you have, if people recognize it, they'll buy it.
Yeah, so Lilo and Stitch 2, an angel is involved in that too, the pink creature. We got to see an upcoming sneak peek for the Simpsons film coming out September 3rd, 2027. Anne Hathaway was honored as like a Disney legend, which is not movie related, but just like someone that has done a lot for Disney. The Bluey movie that comes out August 6th, 2027, and it has a lot of people talking.
You gonna watch the
Bluey
movie? You don't know.
Well, here's the deal. The teaser trailer came out and the poster, and a lot of people have questions about like why are we not sticking to the original 2D style and making it like more 3D? There's actually a lot of controversy.
I don't think there's any 2D. When was the last time a 2D movie hit theaters? Genuinely, because almost everything shifted to 3D around the time of like Frozen. Like Pixar's always kind of done the 3D stuff, but at least Disney held on to 2D for a while and only eventually transitioned away with like what was the Rapunzel, Tangled and Frozen, and from that point on they never went back. The last thing they tried to even tamper with that was partially 2D was Wish, and Wish is only partially 2D. It's like a hybrid 2D 3D.
A hybrid.
But like you do not see 2D on the big screen anymore. It is not seen as professional enough, I guess, and it sucks. I love 2D stuff. I love good hand-drawn animation.
Bluey is still written and directed by its creator Joe Brum, and that comes out August next year. So we'll probably see more news from that. Ice Age Boiling Point is
Ice Age number 20.
Ice Age number 20.
I don't know how many there are.
Tangled is getting a live action retelling, and they showed a message from the cast that were filming it in Spain. Actually, the casting does look pretty good. It's being directed by Michael Gracie. It is live action, but it also does kind of look, because they're filming in like actual like monasteries in Spain and stuff like that. So like it looks pretty. It does have a lot of people talking. It comes out March 31st, 2028. So we'll see how it goes.
Every conversation I've seen around it is like, no, we're good. Thanks though. You can put 1,000 hours into making the most perfect dirt pie, but at the end of the day, it is still a dirt pie. You know, you can bask the dirt pie under the sun with the finest soil from Greece and Brazil or wherever, and it doesn't matter because it's dirt, right? Nobody wants to eat dirt. Nobody asked for dirt. You were making really good apple pies. Why don't you make more apple pies?
Yeah, well, and honestly, there's a lot of footage already that you can find of like maybe a scene like her hair getting braided. Like there's a lot of stuff out there if you want to see it. But yeah, that film doesn't come out for a couple years. The last thing, real quick, that is on this list that they showed off in the animation world was Oswald, and this is live action animated
yeah, I did see
hybrid
that. Yeah,
series.
Oswald the
So
rabbit, right?
this is a hybrid where Oswald is 2D animated. And there was a big long clip that they featured from it that was really cool. It premieres on Disney Plus February 17th, and they did clarify that it's all hand drawn animation.
That's what I like to see, baby.
So, and Oswald does look great. I'm glad that Oswald's getting some love because, you know, they were kind of like, here's Epic Mickey. Okay, see you later. But now it's like a whole thing for Oswald, and I'm really excited about it. And then of course Marvel had some stuff, of course, with like Avengers Doomsday coming out later this December. Marvel's Wolverine debuted a new trailer, which is very exciting. That comes out on PS5 September 15th. We know this. They revealed the cast for an untitled X-Men film, and then they unveiled a trailer for Vision Quest, which concludes the trilogy that began with WandaVision and Agatha All Along, and that's on Disney Plus.
Agatha All Along.
Agatha All Along, yeah. And then you know, just stuff sprinkled in. Oh yes, Zootopia 3 did officially get announced to be in early development, and we don't have a timing on that.
I did. They were good.
Yeah. And then Frozen 3 closed the event where they premiered a clip of the theater or of the film and performed a new version of a song. And
showcased that there's like this is like the first one to have an actual villain where it's an evil ice queen to kind of parallel Elsa.
Yeah, the clip hinted at the villainess whose powers rivals Elsa's. So pretty neat. Comes out November of next year. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Lucasfilms did like a couple things, but yeah, that's
Star Wars has been so snore lately. I wish I liked Star Wars more right now, but like like there's Ahsoka season 2 coming out. I don't even remember what happened in the first season. I watched it. I couldn't tell you. There was a cool scene where they brought back Hayden Christensen as Anakin. That was awesome. I don't remember anything else. There was like a blue guy hiding in like a far off planet, and 2 other dudes that held lightsabers, but they were Sith, but they were not Sith. I don't know, man. Like dude, it was underwhelming. It wasn't
well
good.
You can find out all of those curiosities on January 20th.
It wasn't good.
So and then and they did debut like a season 3 teaser for Percy Jackson and the Olympians, if people still care about that. Comes out in November. They've done a lot of stuff with that like franchise. So yeah, and I mean the X-Men casting reveal was a pretty big like roster drop of their night. So that was pretty cool. Like Christopher Abbott, Jean Grey, Kit Connor, like some familiar names in there too. So well, that's Jean Grey all the D23
is
stuff.
The character, right? Like that's the X-Men.
Oh.
Yeah, she was actually in the new Spider-Man movie, so like that's because it ties all together.
They are intertwining like webs of a spider. You know? Yeah. Okay, that's all the D23 stuff.
All right, D23. Are you ready to get into Twitch?
What's Twitch cooking?
I opted out of this right away. I'm gonna put that out there. The moment I saw this, I turned it off. Twitch now uses your channel to train generative AI by default. You can opt out of some training here. Only some. The keynote there. So if you want to read this real quick. Training for generative AI. Allow your channel content to train generative AI content models at Amazon. Turning this off does not opt you out of Twitch and Amazon using your channel content for other purposes described in the Twitch privacy notice, which we all agree to when we created our accounts, including using AI-supported Twitch features that benefit the community, such as facilitating streamer growth and monetization, such as real-time sponsorship campaign assistance, viewer discovery, such as recommendations, and community safety, such as automod. That is a run-on sentence. Holy.
That's the longest sentence.
That is
in the
one
world.
Sentence.
Yeah, there's only 2 sentences in this entire text blurb.
And the first one ends right here.
That's right.
Gosh.
That's right.
Oh, and then this is another important thing, something else to keep in mind. What channel content clips is eligible to use for generative AI? Your streaming in the stream's chat, your VODs, clips, highlights, and any other text and images on your channel. So if you are in somebody else's channel that hasn't opted out, your chat messages can be used to train this Amazon generative AI.
Which is fun.
Man, it's something, that's for sure. So this already has a lot of negative feedback. A lot of people are very against this and are saying things like, hey, if you're not for this and you want to make sure that you're safe in people's streams, they're using the tag, what is it, AI opt-out or opted out of AI or something as their
tags.
tag.
Yep, AI opted out. Yep, yep.
So that people know that they're safe in those streams and stuff. And it's like, we're all so over generative AI. First of all, you can see it from a mile away. You can tell what it is. And more often than not, anyone that I know that actually has a little bit of sensibility and dignity is not interacting with any content with generative AI, right? Like, AI thumbnails on YouTube, immediately do not recommend. I went to the fair last week, and like a good handful of the booths, whether it's like the actual graphic tees that had AI on them, or if it was just somebody like their tip jar. Can I show you a picture of this? Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. I don't know. But like somebody's tip jar had this like AI generated like badger on it. And it was like, thanks so much. Like, dude, is it so hard to just like download something off the internet or just get a piece of paper and write in colored pencil? I would be more likely to tip. I'm not going to tip you if you're using AI. I'm sorry, I'm not. But so many of us, especially in this space particularly, people in the content space that thrive off of creating. We are content creators. We are not content prompters. We create. And so when you're taking our creations and using it for other people's prompts, we kind of feel disrespected. Maybe just a little more than a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. At least a lot of us. Of course, you'll have, the bandwagon side of it, but like, there's a lot of people that are not a fan, and Twitch knows this. And, we have Mike Minton here that basically says like, it's not opt-in, like it's not opt-in by default.
Yeah, I'll let him talk real quick. We'll take a listen.
As I'm here spamming in chat, I get it. Let me opt in versus making me opt out. Well, there's an honest answer, and I think most of you probably can appreciate this. Like, if it was opt in, nobody would opt in.
If it was opt in, honestly the answer. No one would opt in.
It's going to be on by default, and as I said, almost every content service in the world is on by default.
I know that he's trying to be like, well, everyone else is doing it, and yes, there are parts of like Google that do the same thing as well, and it's not great there either. We hate it there too. But the fact of the matter is, it just feels so disrespectful to be like, well, if it was opt-in, no one would opt in. Then why are you doing it? If you know people hate it, why would you do it? You're like, oh hey, by the way, I'm gonna go stab everyone in the in the spleen, okay? It's mandatory, but you can opt out. And it's like, well, why would you do that? Why? He's like, well, obviously, if it was opt-in, no one would do it. Because it's stupid and no one wants to. Why would you force something that you know people don't want? It's underhanded, it's sneaky, and it's deceptive.
Yeah, and they like they are well aware their community, Twitch, is like not on board with AI. There is a user voice on their feedback platform that has like tens of thousands of upvotes, I think, and it's and yet like this happens. Maybe it was more of an Amazon thing than a Twitch thing.
Oh, I believe it was an Amazon thing. Amazon is like, this, we own this company, we're gonna make this is executive choice. And it's like, again, Amazon is doing it because shareholders love AI and they know that there's money to be made there. Like, I get the way that the structure works. You got to make the shareholders happy, so whether you believe it or not, you got to implement it so that they can continue to dump money into it. And they're just putting the people at Twitch in a hard position. which is probably why, and I know you can attest to this wasn't like workshopped or asked for feedback before being put in. Most of the time with a lot of these things, they'll run betas, they'll ask their ambassadors for feedback. This skipped over everything and just was put in. Nobody had any say.
Yeah, no. They definitely did not like consult the community ahead of time. They did not ask ambassadors for opinions. They pretty much just like it went from the top down, and now it's out there.
Executive decision.
Yeah. You know, it's and there's a moment in this. So this is like a clip from patch notes. It's a show they do to like update the Twitch community on everything that is like coming to the platform and stuff. And the AI stuff was like the main focal point, and the chat was rightfully very distasteful to like everything that was going on in the episode. Yeah. Like I do give like Mary and Mike, the only credit I give them is the fact that they did this stream.
Like the fact that they tried to at least, have a point where everyone could funnel it, They're like, we'll take responsibility. I know Mary is sitting there nodding peacefully. Mike, I know, like, I don't know Mike personally, okay? But people have dug into Mike and his backgrounds and his interests, and it seems like even if it wasn't his decision, he likes the decision because he's always kind of been pro AI. Can't say that for sure, but that's just kind of been his MO.
There's been articles of like, people on the executive leadership like Mike and Dan that have like come out about like their stance on things. Mary did say personally on the stream that like they're opting out, but also like acknowledging that they're not the only platform using AI training. Like we know AutoMod is like in existence. It helps a lot of people out. Like, it's already like been prominent on the platform, but it still sucks that it's way more furtherly integrated now. None of the ambassadors, none of the partners, no one is like happy about this. Everyone is like upset with Twitch about it.
It comes down to like what they're using it for. I understand like when you have AutoMod on your channel and you purposely block things or purposely allow things, it allows that learning AI to then apply that to other AutoMods and other channels. That makes sense. But when you are taking people's chat messages and using that to help teach a learning chatbot like a Chat GPT or a Gemini, that's bad. No, I don't want that. I do no. It all depends on how you use it.
The thing that sucks is that there's no viewer-facing way officially to like know if a channel has opted in or out of this feature. You have to go in and use like community-made extensions or like
or the tags.
Download something off GitHub, or tags, right? Because or overlays or whatever it is. Because like there's no way like for Twitch to like share that. They don't intend or have thought of a plan to make any type of annotation on a channel that they are like opted in for the training or not. And they even said right after that the Twitch channel / Twitch themselves are also opting out of like the training. So like they're not even using it on their channel. And yeah, it's
just the cherry on top, isn't it?
It really is the
Twitch
cherry
is
on
making
top.
everyone have it on by default, but not them. They're like, no. We know it's bad, but you're all gonna be on it, all right? And the only the only heads up they gave us was like I found out, not even through Twitch. I found out through Zach, whatever his face was, right? So it's like this is Twitch's biggest head up. We've added a setting that lets you opt out of having your channel content used to train generative AI content models across Amazon. Click here to learn more. They didn't even be like, click here to opt out. It's just click here to learn more. And so it's not on the main Twitch. It is on Twitch support that could easily just be kind of swept under the rug with the next 5 or 6 things. It's very similar to kind of what PlayStation does. Whenever there's really big news and they talk about it 50 times, but when there's bad news, they're just like, we've made a change. Click to learn more. And then like they try to really downplay it so that maybe you don't look at it or don't care and just keep scrolling. Like if you're just like scrolling through like, Twitter and like this comes up, you might just glaze over it and go to the next thing because there's no big fun picture or like a big paragraph or you know, any emotes or something. It is the most block of text with a link and then move on. And that's the way they want it.
I already see all the TwitchCon Q&A panel sessions where the execs are on that, like, it's just going to be AI, you know, questions, you know, how about instead of doing this and ignoring the big user voice that you like, don't do this, smile, you know, like I already see
and again,
this happening.
I think it's just an Amazon thing. And you know, when Amazon is literally your piggy bank and the one funding the entire website, then I get it. You know, like that's what they have to do.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
mom and dad said I have to, so we're doing it. But they can't just be like, guys, we hate this too, because that would look bad.
I mean, look, stuff like this makes it tough to like show off your like partner or even ambassador check marks, because it's not like anything that like I personally endorse per se. I'm just like happy to be here and elevate constructive feedback with my role with Twitch. But it's tough when, you know, things like this come up where like the head of community is apologizing to the ambassadors for not being able to like ask for our opinions ahead of time, because it's like, you know, like that's what we're there for as a program. And I want to be able to like, you know, continue to pitch in, and I'm going to continue to pitch in even when things like this make it so difficult and hard to like, you know, want to stand up and like give like the thumbs up bleed purple kind of vibes, because like stuff like this really sucks on that side. So like that's still my take. It doesn't necessarily dwindle like my love for like the role or the community. It's just like it's just another uphill battle, I guess, because like, you know, the big parent company is like, let's do this thing, and even when the community sentiment is already low, and we know it is, I don't know if there's a way for us to meet in the middle in some facet, but I hope that we can like actually get in the room more and like have more of these conversations. If you know, for any conversations that I have had, I can't like dive into it. There's confidentiality, but
Of course.
I do at least just want to like, you know, say that, because like, you know, I'm also very like disappointed and very like, you know, from a personal standpoint, like I'm in the same boat just like everybody else, like any other user right now. And I also immediately like opted out of the future and just like toss it in the trash can and am continuing on with my life. But yeah, it's very unfortunate that like this is the route that Twitch went, and it's very disappointing. And it, you know, it doesn't make me want to like stand up for like the voices of the community any less, though. Like I think it is really important for me to like continue to be one of the like people to amplify feedback. That's literally one of the whole big reasons behind like why the program I'm in exists and why I'm in so many different programs in the community. Um, like I'm still gonna go to TwitchCon. I'm still gonna hang out with my friends and stuff like that. But it's definitely tough when this is the direction that we're going. And I remember at TwitchCon San Diego last year at the opening ceremony, the way that like me and the people around me in the audience like grimaced at a lot of the like things that were like talked about, like the meta glasses and stuff like that with streaming and like
not the meta glasses.
There have been things lately that I have just like not been pleased with, but I'm not gonna go to Twitch without presenting some kind of idea of a solution or provide things constructively, because there's a lot of heat and emotion on you know that make up the noise of social media on sites like Twitter.
With that. Like
and it sucks.
I kind of take the same mindset whenever I go into like a review, like for a video game. Like I'm not gonna say something is bad unless I can offer an alternative at how to make it good or what it could do better. Otherwise, you're just complaining for the sake of complaining, right?
Yeah.
So I get it. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. So none of the like community programs or any like community leaders are like very happy with this at all. A lot of I've not even seen like one like real positive like comment yet personally. I'm sure there's a few out there. You know, everyone's got like different takes. and I respect that. But I also just, it's been a lot of negative, and it sucks when people ask you like, how are things going, and it's like, well, you're not really all that positive on Twitch right now. And it sucks to say that, because I've been part of this Twitch community for a very long time, and I still have love and maybe a better word, affinity towards, you know, the streaming side of things and with Twitch, but it obviously makes it hard when stuff like this breaks, and sucks, because it does, and it's not what I like to see. It's not what I want to see, and it's just, you know, Twitch is still not profitable. At least I haven't heard any updates on that, so I'm
I
sure
don't know
that
if
this
Twitch
is
has ever been
what is needed.
profitable,
I don't
like
know, man.
ever.
I don't know. Yeah, a lot has changed, and it sucks, and I, you know, want to continue to see the space thrive and survive, and like, if there's any way I can contribute to that, I will do that. So, and not just me alone, but like, there's a lot
Of
of
course,
people that
us
care.
as a community.
There's a lot of people that care, even when it seems like no one cares and is dismissive. That's a lot of the noise that you will see, but there are people behind the scenes that do care. Even Mary
I believe
cares
it.
a
No, I
lot.
believe it.
Like, you know, yeah, she took a lot of the fire on social media for like a lot of what was like being discussed and announced, but she's been like as open as she can be about like why things like are like, you know, why, you know, for example, like legal said we can't do this, and she like openly talks about it on socials, and I think it's great, because I wouldn't be able to like talk about that on socials. So you know, Matt, have always appreciated like the teams that do advocate tirelessly behind the scenes, even when like, even I don't see it, like even when like things don't go the way the community wants it to know that there are strong advocates is like really good. But seeing this, and then like knowing that like probably more layoffs are in the future going into next year, sucks, because we kind of covered that when Twitch did their last round of layoffs, that there's more coming next year, and this is the direction Twitch is going. It really sucks. Like it gets into a much bigger conversation about the direction that the industry, streaming, everything is going, and it sucks, and I don't want to see it go that way. And I can't control the way that it goes, but I can control the choices that I am presented with and the tools that I am given. And in this case, that's why I have chosen to like opt out of the said training, because screw that. I am not subjecting my chat messages to any of that.
Amen. I agree. We'll just kind of continue on with a little bit of like what YouTube is doing as well. This isn't as major news, but if you did see any of the YouTube news, they will now, starting August 26th, I think, somewhere in there,
That's soon.
in the next week or so. Views for long form videos will count the second a video auto plays on the home screen. And if you even watch, like, if you just click on a video, it'll count as a view. Whereas before, a view wouldn't be counted
You
unless
needed
you
to watch
watched.
a few seconds.
It was like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or even like a portion of the video. If the video was like a 9-second video, it wouldn't count as a view unless you watched 4 seconds.
It is a big impactful like change, because that impacts like brand integration, sponsorship opportunities.
It sure does.
Creators.
And you'll have like, as a creator and someone who does use YouTube primarily, I've been pretty consistent with uploading YouTube videos for the past many, many years. Like, I guess mentally it would be nice to see an uptick in the view count, but like knowing in my heart that it won't actually mean anything, because you know, the amount of likes isn't going to change, the amount of watch time isn't going to change, the amount of ad revenue isn't going to change. The only thing that's going to change is that 5,000 view video will now say 8,000 views, right? And that is it.
Yeah.
And if anything, like, it's nice to see that bigger number, but mentally you're going to be like, oh, well, for 8,000 people, even less amount of them are liking the video. For 8,000 people, even less of them are watching till the end. For 8,000 people, I'm making so much less money than I normally would. And so it's like you have to kind of combat that mentally as a creator. But then, as you touched upon, I think the biggest thing it'll do is it'll cause every single brand to shift the way that they handle endorsements, because typically it'd be like, hey, if you get 10,000 views on this video in the first week, then we'll pay out this much. If you get 50,000 views in the first month, we'll pay out this much for your you know, whatever integration that we're doing. But now that they know that a lot of views can be fabricated or won't actually be counting as views, they're going to have to shift that higher. They're going to be like, okay, instead of 10,000 views, it's going to be up to 20,000 now. Instead of 50,000, it's going to have to be 100,000 now. And they're going to be asking for more and more because they know that like views are not going to be counted the same anymore. So there's going to be an entire shift in just the behind the scenes ecosystem, even if it just seems like, oh, view go up, that must be good. That's not the case. There's a lot of behind the scenes that this is going to affect, especially when it's as simple as you're on the home screen and something starts auto playing. Because do you know how like simple that is to happen? I'm pretty sure it'll just happen if I go to YouTube, right? You go to YouTube and it's like you look at the videos on your YouTube homepage, and if you just kind of hover it, boom, that's a view. Hover it, boom, that's a view. Hover it, boom, that's a view. That's a view. That's a view, and that's a view. Or it will be once this change comes out, giving a view to all of those.
So, I mean, yes, technically speaking, it is a view, but yeah,
I didn't actually view it. I mean, like I kind of glanced over it, or maybe my mouse just kind of went over it as I was scrolling down and I didn't even look at it for a moment. Who knows? But that's something that's going to be calculated now. That's what we're looking at. That's the way YouTube's going. So and, if they had paid me more for it, I maybe wouldn't mind. But
they're also changing like the partner program requirements and doubling the requirements later on.
For shorts creators, it's doubled, and I think they even added, so it's doubled from, you have to do a certain amount within 90 days. It was like 5 million views, but now it's 10 million views. Or maybe what it is,
instead of 4,000 watch hours, it's 8,000 watch hours.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You need 8,000 watch hours, which is a lot. That is tough. But even more so, like they will completely cut your shorts revenue if you do not get 10 million shorts views in 3 months, like a rotating 3 months, which for a lot of people, that's a lot. I'm gonna be super candid with you right now. At 10 million shorts views, you can be making around $1,500 to $2,000. So imagine you're at 9.9. And that, however, you know, that $1,500 to $2,000, you just now don't get because you're 100,000 views short. That's money for people. That's maybe not their full income, but when you're doing like what I'm doing, and I'm uploading shorts and streaming on Twitch and making full YouTube videos and also on TikTok, it's a portion. I need that 1,500 plus the other 1,000 I make from this plus the other 500 I make from this, all together creates my full-time revenue. And if you're slashing even a part of that, that is slashing what I'm counting on every single month for my income. And it's not like I'm dead in the water if I don't get that 10 million views, but hey, that's another couple bills that I could pay that's being taken away from me. It's not just no money at all. There is a difference between nothing and then suddenly jumping up to like $1,000+. And it sucks that they're taking that away. So I'm definitely against it too. I know why they're doing it. They're trying to combat all of the AI slop and the channels that are literally just pumping out a million.
Which is,
I get it, but like at the same time, I feel like it hurts creators more than it hurts those AI channels, because an AI video is made like this. They're pumping those out no matter what. It is harder for an actual person to reach 10 million views in 3 months than it is for an AI channel to reach 10 million views in 3 months.
Real people do get caught in the crossfire.
I like, in my opinion, I don't know the actual numbers, but in my opinion, there will be more actual people dropped from shorts ads than AI channels that are going to be dropped from shorts ads. That's just what I'm foreseeing, and that sucks
we'll
too.
See.
We'll have to see. If anything, it just means that either A, I have to really go hard with shorts and start doing 2-a-days like I did in July. Because, I mean, that did good. I think I literally had like 9 million views in a month. Just 1 month. So instead of needing 10 million in 3 months, I had 9 million in 1 month, which was pretty good. So if I do the double uploads and keep on with consistent games and news and stuff like that, I could probably do it. But then that pulls away from my time of long form videos and my streams and stuff like that. Or spending time with my wife, you know? So either I have to A, completely lean into shorts, or B, completely not lean into shorts and only use them as segues to get to my long form videos. And I think that's where I want to go. I want to make more long form videos, and I want to make shorts relating to those videos just as a little, hey, in case you didn't know, blah, 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 learn more in my video, and then just funnel more people into the videos. But there are people out there who rely specifically on shorts as shorts creators or trying to build up their channel through shorts because it's a medium that's a lot more accessible. I'm not going to say easier, but more accessible. And it is taken away a lot from them. So that's my 2 cents. This is something that I know a lot about, so I figured I'd go on my little tangent.
No, please, by all. That's literally what we're here to do. Like, yeah, this is. And I mean, it's also giving me a little bit of time to send you something I forgot to send you.
Oh, good.
I just sent a little too early, and I won't mention on here what I just sent you, but yeah, because I meant to send you something and forgot to send you something.
That's okay.
So that gave me time to.
Oh,
send it to you.
Yeah, I remember that. We did talk about that. You're so right. We'll do that.
Yeah. Because I had to make sure I needed to also include additional information to you for the thing.
For the thing.
TM.
Got it. TM.
Yeah.
Cool.
TM.
All right, you want to kind of like jump into our final topic of the day, which leads into our funny game of the day, which then we'll end off with because it's been almost 2 hours. Oops. I told you we had a lot to talk about.
We had a lot to talk about.
And even though Kingdom Hearts 4 was a big topic, it may or may not be as big as this, which is one of Fortnite's biggest seasons ever.
Oh my God.
That's not an understatement.
Excited.
Biggest season ever. This is chapter 7, season 4. It is called Override, and it is like the Avengers Endgame of video game characters being mixed together. Because there was like some of this art leaked early, and people are like, "Oh my God, Sonic! Oh my God, Sora! Oh my God!" Like, just pick these out. We got Sonic, we got Shadow, we've got Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Tails is up here. Dr. Eggman, Halo, Pac-Man. Spyro, Crash Bandicoot's in here, Mega Man, Joker from Persona. They like literally, who isn't here? They literally took every SEGA, Capcom, anybody and everybody, and finally
Bandai Namco,
putting that Disney collaboration together with Sora is a huge one. And literally, saying break the rules and releasing everything together, which is insane.
It's actually nuts. Yeah, this is literally, as we're recording this, the day before it comes out.
This will go live on the day it comes out, and you can see Joker from Persona. There he is. Everybody's tweeting about their involvement. That's Atlas. This is the Sonic the Hedgehog one that they added to today, literally. Literally
right before we recorded.
Literally right before we recorded, you see them both show up, and they're doing their Super Sonic, Super Shadow transformations. Like, that's pretty sick. There's supposed to be like I don't know if it's like a Sonic level or if there's a part of the large map that's going to be Sonic themed. I don't know. Something is going to happen. But to get kind of more of an grasp on it, let's take a look at the quick trailer, huh? This is the over-encompassing trailer. We got our Jonesy guy falling into action. Doesn't know where he is. I'm not going to be honest. I don't follow the Fortnite overarching lore. So, truthfully, I don't know what's going on. But look, it's Crash and Spyro. There he is. I guess he's landing in a video game world because the 1-up falls. Everybody's jumping after him. All your featured Battle Pass characters there. He's suddenly in Green Hill Zone. There's Sonic. He's doing the run. He's like Naruto, but also like Sonic. And there's Joker from Persona with Tails.
I just noticed the Pac-Man ghosts in the clouds actually during the loop-de-loop.
During the loop-de-loop? Up here, yeah. You see that there, man.
I just noticed that. That was cool.
And it does look like I was speculating before, but this is part of the greater map. This is part of the Battle Royale. There's the whole. This is a huge Green Hill Zone section This is the center. I kind of recognize a bit of these. I played, I wouldn't say
Battlewoods.
enough.
Yeah.
But it's literally an entire part of this section. There was the Pac-Man Ghost Island, which I guess they'll have like little theme stuff all over.
So cool.
There's like all of these cartridges. There's the what is this, Street Fighter or Tekken?
Fight.
Pickaxe. There's Mega Man. There's the Mega Man gun that they have. There's Tetris. There's buffering.
Awesome. We know, like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds as well. The sprites. Yep. When was the last time you played Fortnite?
It was during this calendar year. I know it was, but I think I hopped on with friends just to do like the Fortnite OG thing. We played for like maybe an hour and stopped. Did you just say, "Oh, Shadow"?
The visitors, Shadow.
Oh, visitors. I don't know. But yeah, you got the Peely, We Miss You, all of the nice cards and stuff. Peely's going back to gaming. Fortnite Override. Break the rules, change the game. New season, August 20th. All right, Michael.
This is how you generate hype. Yeah, it's reeling a lot of people back in.
That was their plan, and it's working.
That was their plan. Yeah, it's
Here's my thoughts. This is definitely the biggest thing they've done so far, but it also makes me feel like this is like, I wouldn't call it their last hurrah, but this might be the biggest overall collaboration that they ever do, because I cannot imagine where they go from here, right? The one thing I can think of maybe is if they can somehow get a future Nintendo collaboration, or if they really lean into the Disney thing and utilize that partnership with Disney and do something huge with Disney. So it's like they have other avenues to explore.
Yeah.
But it is going to be really hard to top this. And if they do, they might only have one or two big pals left before they hit their peak, and there's literally no way they can top it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, even with the concerts and stuff, like they have just, it's amazing the way that Fortnite has just completely impacted and shifted the gaming industry. It needs to be case studied again and again and again and again as new stuff comes out. I mean, it's like Roblox too, right? Like,
it tried to be Roblox. That's the whole point. When you boot up Fortnite, it is literally a series of like 20 different games plus their base game mode. I don't think it would still be around if it didn't have all of those additional creator game modes that they allow people to create and monetize off of and whatnot. Because their plan for the last like half decade has been, look at these IPs, please play our game because we have your favorite IPs, you know, whether it was Star Wars or Marvel, and putting in like Adventure Time characters and regular show characters and anybody and everybody else that they can. Any sort of IP they could get their hands on, they're throwing in. And now they got to this one where it's not just adding, oh, hey, look, we added Sonic, or hey, look, we added Joker from Persona. They are taking all of them together and just throwing them at once. There is no more little build-ups or drip feeds. It is literally, hey, this is our big event. We're putting all our chips into the middle of the table for this one. It had better pan out. And if this works out, maybe we have one or two more big things coming. I don't doubt that they'll still have things coming. They'll still have their concerts. They'll still have their IPs. I just don't think any of them will match this same peak or match this same hype as this one right here.
Yeah, it's it can't be understated how excited the community is for what Fortnite has in store. And that is why I think, Aaron, you should hop on Fortnite.
We're going to hop on Fortnite. We're going to play one game and one game only. And if we had recorded this tomorrow, we would have done it during the update, which would have been cool, but we didn't. So we're doing it right before the update. And then maybe
you can catch it on twitch.tv/, catch it on Twitch, you know.
Yo, you gonna stream it tomorrow?
I don't know. Am I? What am I doing tomorrow?
I don't know. If you're not doing anything, you should play Fortnite with me.
I'm maybe doing a couple things, but I can pop in and out.
Let's go. I don't know if any of my friends will do it. I don't know if I have any more friends.
Bruh.
Right now, I think they're still wrapping up their like Simpsons thing from last season, which I didn't even realize came back. I heard something about it.
Still in the background.
I didn't realize that was a thing that they were doing. All right, let's see if I can even log in. It's been, I wouldn't say it's been so long, but like it has been long.
I logged in yesterday so I could like, you know, get my get everything that is you know, that I unlocked, or check my skins, check my locker.
All right, let me see. Where are you? Are you online? There you are.
I sure am.
I love how they 1v1 me. When did they add that?
That's funny.
And then, of course, yeah, like I said, this is basically Roblox. They added in a Mecha Chameleon. Ugh. Can't believe it. All right, where's like the base battle? How do you even do like the base battle royale anymore? Blitz Royale? What? Where the? Oh, just this one. Here we go.
It's like a sprite thing, and they're investigating some kind of issue, I think. But
that's all right. We're just playing one game anyway. 0 build duo. Let's go. And if we win, I'll buy you a cookie.
I love cookies.
Yeah, you better lock in then. Bro, I don't even remember. What do I still have? In. What is this? Like,
I'm locking in.
Copyrighted music. I'm too OG. I got like the whole peanut butter jelly time. This is.
I love that the pet is also jamming out too.
Oh yeah, I love him. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, and a baseball bat. Should we check out the shop? What's in the shop? Of course they have the... Oh, never mind. It's gone.
We found a game.
The Amazing Digital Circus, bro. It is literally like, buy this, buy our IPs, buy the IP, please. You recognize the IP. You love the IP. Please buy it.
Yeah.
Also, my computer's like dying trying to run this. I remember every single time that there was a new update for Fortnite back in the day, it would just kill like my stream and my computer because it was so unoptimized every time, and I had to wait for like a new little patch to come out for it to be fixed. All right, so I'm like I'm not warmed up. I haven't played this game in a hot minute. I'm gonna be surprised if we last longer than the first fight, which will most likely be against bots. Yeah, I've done.
My shaders are still being. My shaders are still being prepared, so hopefully I
was like, are you even in the game?
Not yet.
Oh no! But the bus is launching in 10 seconds. You're in. He's in.
Where are you?
All right, we're going to like Shaken Sanctuary. How's that sound? Unless you want to land somewhere else. Is that good? We're going. All right, we're going there. We're going to Shaken Sanctuary, I guess.
Did you thank the bus driver?
I'm doing it now. I just did. I leveled up. I got naked Batman. I don't know what that is. Oh. Also, I didn't remember that it was a no skin. I do remember I hopped on the game so I could get footage for it because I was doing it for some video. That was the last time I played. And that was, I think, last month. I don't even remember what video it was for, but it was for something. What videos did I make? Before that, is it the it's the I quit solo queuing video. That's the one. That's what it was.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Okay. What is this? Shaken Sanctuary? Shaken Sanctuary? Is anybody else here? Better not be.
We'll find out.
I hope not. They actually like start you with a mini and a pistol now. Back in my day, you landed with nothing and you liked it.
You had nothing.
Shock rock. Oh, gives you a cool little double jump. All right. What is this? Why do I have the burnt peanut on my back? Refund! Refund the game! Oh god, I hate this. How do I uninstall? What's the button? What's my...
Wow.
God, I hate it.
Hey, you're the one that wanted to play.
How do I... Get out of here. Ew. Ew. Cry about it. I don't care. Ew. What do they do to the game I loved?
It's not the same.
It's not. We live in a society.
We sure do.
I'm going to shoot the peanut. God, it's so gross. I'm sorry. It's so gross. Oh. What is this? Hold up. Spire rifle. That's kind of neat. Takes a while to reload, but it's kind of neat. How'd you take damage? What'd you do?
When I landed, I kind of like rolled a little bit, and just
I rolled my ankle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, give me this triple burst. Oh, I'm putting. That's right. I got the bush. I'm putting on the bush. Let's drink this now. Why not? Ooh, there's like a dungeon, they got a dungeon down here with an NPC.
Oh, how'd you get there?
I went through a hole in the floor. What is that? They got a shotgun, bricka bunker. There's a slurp here if you need like 10 health back.
At least we're in the storm, so we got time.
Oh, we sure are. What do you know? Yeah, go down there. There's some slurp. Go get yourself, like, break the barrel. Get some health. I'm gonna look around for clues.
Oh.
I'm looking for bots. Beep boop beep 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 boop. I'm trying this mating call. 1001011000011101100111001. It didn't work.
Yeah, I'll come find you now.
What's that? It was a texture that didn't render in properly.
Oh. Where are you?
I'm up here. Hello. Okay. There's a zip line.
I see it.
Oh, I do see somebody.
Oh.
They are out there.
Out where?
I saw them behind that building. Out there.
Oh, I do see him.
Da, da, da. I can't because the 178 is in the way. Like, they're really tiny, but they're there. I see movement, but I'm pretty sure it's a tree. I'm wasting all my ammo on this.
Why?
What? Oh, right here too. I hit one of them. Oh, I gotta like.
Wait.
Oh, one of them's down. Definitely real people. Oh, right here as well. Whoa!
I just got like sniped from the right.
Let's get out of here. Hold up. There, they won't know. They'll have no idea. This is
I also have like shield, so.
You look like you got plenty of health though.
So far.
So far. I don't know what this is. Extraction site?
Maybe there's loot?
Oh, someone's near me. Right in front of me. Come here.
Oh, there's someone down here. Oops. Okay, hold on. Well, I don't know if it's actually someone. Can I please, like, do this? It's Marshmallow.
Did you get him? Dude, you're crazy!
I did get him.
Yeah, I saw the Marshmallow guy. He was, like, going up and down the zip line.
I found a llama, like, sprite. That's crazy. Loot and llama sprite. Do you want a sprite?
I want to not die! Oh, no!
I'm down. They're moving.
I got him! There's another one!
Behind you. Yep, right here.
There's two of them! We're dead! And that's a whole other team as well! They're dying too! We were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
We were.
Too many people. But you got 2 and I got 1. Let's go! We don't suck.
I leveled up.
All right,
Let's go.
back to the lobby. Back to the lobby. Listen, there's times where I miss this game, but just because I miss the times where I used to play this game for 8 hours a day with friends. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of people who try very, very hard, and it doesn't have the same like feel as it used to. You know, it definitely got way more competitive even in the casual setting. But with that being said, if the game releases tomorrow and there's all those really cool skins and me and my friends could get a voice call and we could be like, look at the funny dance, like I could still see it being a good time. So anyway, that's all I want to say about that. But we didn't do too bad, you know? 50 teams, we came in 16th. I'm proud of you, Michael. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. And I got promoted to party leader. So
you sure did. I exited out of the game almost immediately.
Love that for you. Well, thanks for playing with me.
Thank you for playing with me. Maybe I'll see you more on it tomorrow. We'll have to find out. Anyway, that's wrapping up the episode. You got any shout outs you want to do? Any games you want people to be playing or on the lookout for in the future? Of course. Who? Of course.
Kingdom Hearts and Sonic and
that one.
Yeah, I don't know. All the games that probably get announced at Gamescom. Go play those.
All of them, right? My specific shout out, I want to shout out very specifically Persona 5 Royal on sale right now. That is the game that I played when I was in a tough place in my life, and so every single time I boot it up and I hear that cafe theme, it gives me this feeling of peace, you know. And it's one of my comfort games. I think I wouldn't say we all have one, but it's nice to have a comfort game where whenever you're going through a tough time or you're sick or something like that, it's a game that you boot up and it just helps you get through that hump in your life. And for me, that's Persona 5 Royal. And with, you know, working on the short I made today, promoting the Atlas SEGA discount, it got me thinking of that again. So I wanted to shout that out.
There you go. Good shout outs. Thank you everybody for watching this episode of the SpeedChat Plus podcast. We will be back probably for Gamescom week. And my God, will there be a lot of news next week. So yeah, literally Gamescom opening night live is happening August 25th, less than a week from now. So there will be a lot of news out of that, as well as any other showcases that are happening. We already know of like big exhibitors like Nintendo showing up with all kinds of stuff. Xbox, of course, is, you know, the usual suspects are all going to be there. So we're going to see a lot more teasers pop up on socials. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be good. I'm excited. So yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, everybody. Be sure to leave a like. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.